got some rice in here. I made some rice last night in my rice cooker. Typically I make my rice fresh, but since we got it left over, that's what we're gonna use today. And we are going to use our protein source, which is 3 motherfucking fishes. And it is tilapia. Always get the fucking wild caught tilapia. Do not get farm raised. Wild caught only. I've heard some horror stories about farm raised tilapia. So just to be safe, any fish you buy should be wild caught. Should be, okay? You gotta be careful with fish nowadays, man. People be doing weird shit to food nowadays, man. All right, so we're gonna get a fucking pan, right? Preferably one that's not gonna make your fish stick to the pan. So we're gonna put that motherfucker on low. And while the pan is warming up on the stove, I like to get my rice ready. So we're gonna get a bowl and a motherfucking spoon, gang, all the way. If you use a fork to eat your food, you probably ain't eating enough food, right? And yes, I just pulled my dishes out of the dishwasher. If you grew up on the islands, we don't use the dishwasher to clean our dishes. We use it as a storage facility for our dishes, right? So some of you may be looking and seeing that I just grabbed the dishes out of my dishwasher and oh, you just grab dirty dishes. All right, American. So before we prepare our rice, we have to make sure that we use this device right here. This is called a food scale. This is why you're not making any progress, because you don't use this device. Use it. And I've had some friends come to my house. So, oh, you actually weigh your meals? That's so weird. Well, that's why you look like shit. That's why you'll never look like me. I look like this, and you look like Barney. So don't come in my house with that bullshit. And that's another thing about this whole fitness thing, man. Everything you do, everything you eat, it's just gonna be weird to the average person. Oh, you actually go to the gym? You actually eat healthy? You actually have goals? You fucking weirdo. Whatever. So, again, we're at, can you see this shit? 0, right? And we are going to fill up the rice to about 8 ounces. I do about 8 ounces of rice for each meal. And a lot of people are gonna say that's a lot of food for pre-workout. I'm going to show you guys the secret to digesting this super fast. And guys, white rice and white fish is gonna digest faster. It's not gonna be as fast as a cream of rice and protein powder. I know a lot of people like to do the cream of rice. That can work too, but I just prefer eating real fucking food, man. Real food is just better for you. You know, you guys are putting all this protein powder, all these supplements in your food. Body is just not recognizing this shit, man. Try to stay as close to real food as possible, right? So if you ever have a decision of, I'm having a meal 5, should I have 2 scoops of protein or some salmon? It should always be the fucking salmon. Don't ever take the easy way out. There was a quote that I learned yesterday, and it's like, in hard times, you should always choose the right answer, not the easy answer, right? So always choose the right option. The right option is typically the harder one, so that's the one you choose. Anyway, we are at 8 motherfucking ounces. We're gonna put this in the microwave, and then we're gonna put our fish on the stove. All right, so now we're gonna make the fish. The one thing I use to spray my pan, I almost always use avocado spray. I also use avocado oil as well. I feel like it's a little bit better option than olive oil. So we're gonna spray that motherfucking pan, and we're just gonna take some scissors. And you see these fish, they come in little packages here. So I'm just gonna use the scissors to cut each fish and put that motherfucker on the pan. So once we get all the fish on that pan, we're gonna season these fish up real nice. And we're gonna make sure that our fish doesn't taste like fish, if you know what I mean. No one likes that taste. So the 2 seasonings that you need to use for any type of fish is lemon pepper and salt. You can add whatever the fuck else you want to, but these 2 things, you have to use it. Otherwise, your fish is gonna taste like the ocean. So we're gonna season them with this. And as you can see, I got the coarse salt like a dumbass. So every time I put salt on my food, it's like I'm pouring rocks on my shit. So there we go, right? Fish is cooking up. And fish, guys, does not take long. So this shit should take maybe a minute or two. I got the stove on, what is that? Medium low. And then once these things start getting white on the outer edges is when you flip it, right? So this one's close. These two are not so close. And the secret ingredient, guys, or the two secret ingredients. I use this as a condiment. If you're Jamaican, you know what this sauce is. I put that on this meal. I don't use it a lot because I have heartburn issues. So I only use hot sauce for like one meal of the day and that's it. But this right here is the secret. MCT oil. What the fuck does this stand for? Medium chain triglycerides. This absorbs super fast, literally within 30 minutes, right? So when you add fats to a meal, it's gonna take longer to absorb, right? So that's why you should add fats as your last meal of the day so that when you're sleeping, it actually absorbs in your body while you're sleeping so it doesn't burn too quickly. We're gonna flip these motherfuckers. Know what I'm saying? We're gonna flip. It's stuck to the pan, son of a bitch. And always remember, guys, to season both sides. Always. We are going to get our rice. Oh, fuck off. I'm trying to make a video here. We're gonna set our rice. Our rice is in there for a minute. And then once that's done, the fish will be finished. And also, I know I didn't weigh out the fish. Typically, the fish 3 packs usually weighs out to about 7 ounces. I'm in the off season right now, so I don't have to be fucking precise with everything. I know that about 3 of these packs are around 7 ounces. So I just use 3 packs, right? So 8 ounces of rice, 7 ounces of tilapia, and a tablespoon of MCT oil. And I'll show you guys what that looks like once this motherfucking shit is done. So the rice is done. This is jasmine rice, by the way. I like that Indian rice, whatever, I think it's called basmati rice. That rice is lit. I love that shit. So we got the fish on there. We're gonna put some MCT oil now. All right, so we got the MCT oil. About that much is about a tablespoon. And then we're gonna use our hot sauce. And this will pretty much be what we eat for pre-workout. Not too much hot sauce. If you've used this before, guys, that shit will fucking literally kill you if you use too much. So not too much. And then you have your pre-workout meal, right? So everything was white fish, white rice, MCT oil to absorb quickly, and some hot sauce just because I like hot sauce, right? So this meal is gonna literally digest within 30, 45 minutes. Some people like to eat their meal directly before the gym. I like to let my meal digest a little bit, right? So 30, 45 minutes, and this is gonna have enough carbs, enough protein. Again, 7 ounces of tilapia, 8 ounces of white rice, tablespoon of MCT oil, a little bit of hot sauce, and this is gonna digest super well, super quick, and it's gonna give us enough energy to be fueled for this back workout later on in the gym. So stick to real food, guys. All this eating shit. This is shit. Sorry. So we got real food here, guys. Always try your best to stick to real food, and then you'll make some good gains, right? Get swole. I can't even fit in the frame. That's how jacked we are. I gotta back all the way up. Did a men's physique pose on him. How we looking, boys? You look like shit? Looking like shit. I know. Don't worry, wait till we cut. It's coming. We're kind of lean right now. We're kind of lean. We got the abs showing. We got a little abs. But guys, I'm in my bulk right now, right? So when it's time to shred, this is gonna be nasty. It's gonna be as sharp as this. We're gonna be fucking peeling it off. Each one of these is gonna be so deep in my abs, you're not even gonna fucking recognize me. And that is the plan. So look out. I got 3 more months, probably 4 until prep. We're gonna try to get our pro card this year, boys. So look out for your boy. I'm coming. And if you're gonna be at Nationals in December, and you're doing men's physique, I always welcome the competition, but just know, when you're on stage with me, you're sharing my stage. I just allowed you to be next to me. I'm nice, I could be nice sometimes, but when we're doing comparisons and shit, they're looking at me. I'm always center stage, baby. All right, so that's it, that's the pre-workout meal. Get the fuck out of here, go watch TikTok or some shit.